So in this test, we are measuring the longitudinal profiles. We're going to need a 5 cm piece of solid water and a ½ cm piece of solid water. You can see I aligned the solid water to some little black marks that we put on there, and it's just half the dimensions in each direction. And then, as usual, we slide the phantom into the bore and adjust the height of the table. Pulling the phantom back out, we can insert our A1 SL ion chamber. And once again, I'm just making sure that everything is well aligned. So here's the alignment looks like on our phantom. I do like to just use the little black tick marks, but there are a bunch of different ways you can ensure this thing is well aligned. Outside, we want to hook our electrometer up to the TIMS computer, and I like to go ahead and set the bias to -300 on the electrometer. On the TIMS computer, we will open our measurement software, and we will go ahead and initialize the electrometer. And we can go ahead and zero the electrometer. While the electrometer is zeroing, you can go ahead and pull up the field width TQA module. So the way this works is that procedures 1 and 2 are for the 5 cm field width, 3 and 4 are for the 2.5 cm field width, and 5 and 6 are for the 1 cm field width. So you go ahead and select whichever procedure you want to start with and click Prepare Calibration. And back inside the room, we can main ready yes, and see our phantom slide into the bore. Go ahead and click Sample to start measuring, and then turn the key and push Start to beam on. And so you'll see what looks like a big jump when the MLC leaves actually open. But this one profile, I think I'm just going to let run all the way out, because it is pretty cool to watch this thing start to ramp up faster and faster as the chamber actually moves into the field. You can skip to 626 when the profile finishes measuring if you don't want to watch that. When our profile is finished measuring, we want to save that to a thumb drive. And be sure to name it something recognizable because we're going to have to pull that up in the TQA analysis software. And just go ahead and deliver the next field size. Inside the room, you'll see that the phantom should have moved out of the bore when the procedure finishes. That's a good argument for just letting the procedure run out instead of canceling it after you've measured your profile, but either way is fine. And so you repeat that for the last field size, and once you have all three, you can log into the TQA software. And we're going to click on Manual Run. And we're going to go down to the Field Width module and select Browse, and then navigate to your thumb drive and find one of the modules you just ran, and then you can get the report for that. And you can repeat that for the other two field sizes and get those reports as well. And that's it.